So hey guys, this is your girl Ayana. How you doing? I'm trying to turn off the light. Okay. So this is gonna be a rant on life. Cause I wanted to text somebody, but I couldn't. Cause I don't know, this guy, like this friend of mine's, I'd be like, damn. You know, if you don't know and you're new to my channel, hi, this is Ayana, the one. I do tarot from the car. And it was so sad because it's like this guy that I liked, right? And it was like, I told a friend what I was going through in my dating life, right? And it was like, oh, you know, this person could be well off, and basically just trying to make me feel like the person wouldn't even care to help me. And sometimes I felt like that too when it came to the Scorpio. But then I also had a flashback when I was like, this person said a mean comment. It's almost like how one time I was sleeping and I was just minding my business because the boss said it's okay. He don't want me in my car sometimes. He knows how dangerous that is. And it was like the staff was just being rude just to like be like, why are you in the office? Like, didn't you got off? And or like, don't you got a home? And I technically don't. Like, I really hate how everything is controlled by money. And then I get it. Like, I wonder if people are gonna understand me or try to like misunderstand me. I just want to be wealthy, you know. It'll even be sad when people will like try to like point certain influencers, like, I bet you want to be wealthy like Dier or other people. And it's like, I want to be wealthy how I want to be wealthy, you know. Like, I know that's everybody's dream, to have like a man that take care of them. And I kid you not, like, people are so arrogant and they're so boastful to be like, I gotta provide a man. And if you don't have a man that's paying your bills or something, people make you feel like shit. Like, damn. You know, I know people who got better relationships who I be seeing, like, they go out on a date and it's just movies, getting tacos, probably going to Chipotle. People be really just making it seem like it's all about the dineros. It's all about the lajon. It's all about the money. And this is just a rant of me, you know. If you want to ask questions, you could like shoot, you know. But yeah, there's some people out here that be really like gold diggers. I just really hated that I opened up about like breaking my abstinency for somebody, and somebody want to be like, oh yeah, it, you know, that person was just using you and you're just a kind person, and just throwing in my face like, okay, so I'm supposed to date this person for what they do for me? Like, oh my god, why are you being inappropriate in the comments? No, that's not even it. Well, I should have turned off the comments because I knew I was going to have trolls, because you're trying to twist something. I literally just said, like, somebody hurt my feelings because I don't like asking people for help. I just don't. And sometimes, to be honest, in a generation that everybody got their own bills and problems, some people don't got it like that. And this is like the energy I hate, because it's like you're throwing me off topic, and I literally just wrote a whole paragraph here. You used to have a crush on this guy, and he was a popular guy, and he was so mean to you. I'm sorry. But people could be so cruel, you know? I literally cried my eyes out. You can't really tell, but I did. I could still cry right now. It just sucks. And I really want to heal, but I can't rush the healing process. Like, I hate that I care for someone that don't even care for me. Like, probably making fun of me. Like, sometimes, if anybody does that when, like, you are hurt and you just hurt your own feelings. Like, that person don't like you. They don't like you because you don't got no money, you're broke. Like, even when I had like stayed with him at Hurricane Milton, like, that was one nice thing that he did, like invite me over to his crib. And I brought water and pizza, but then he was making it seem like I'm so broke, and I'm tired being around people like that. That's why I got away from my family. It's like, I know you're not trying to call me broke, and I'm the one that helped you with the LLC. I helped you get food, and your boyfriend didn't even want to help you get your food, pay your nails, and you talking about you love him. I love him. And it's like, I don't know, like, that should be crazy to me. That should be crazy. Like, and I'm just talking about Rant because I get tired seeing on TikTok, like, dads, they're supposed to do that for their daughters. Like, a man's supposed to be a provider. And then I be seeing, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I had to take a social media break. Like, I'm not even supposed to be on TikTok, but I just been seeing nothing about, it's just always about something about money. Something about money. And it's like, we live in a magical world. Y'all talking about aliens in the ocean like y'all don't even know that. Girl, I've been knew that since they showed mermaids. Come on, you thought that I'm starting to think this is Harry Potter, this world that we in. Everything is magical. So if I could literally change my life with the simple of my words and prayer, like, even when I tell people, like, oh, thank you so much. Like, I just felt bad that, that person, it broke my heart. Now my heart is hurting because, like, what you went through. Like, I had a popular guy, and this is how cute I was. Like, bro, and my mom gave me an ass whooping for this. Like, she said I could go on a date, and I was 16, I was a virgin. And I was like, oh, I want to take the popular guy to David Buster's. We could just hang out, just chill. She gonna act like she didn't say I was the okay and gave me an ass whooping for that. And then, like, my grandma was like, you can't keep her in a house and, like, keep her away from boys because it's going to be a bad effect. And I noticed this, when parents are so overprotective and not letting their kids go out, it really fucks them out it really fucks them up in the dating world. Just how, like, a mom knows that you have a good relationship with your dad and then choose not to have contact with your dad. Like, I really hate that. Like, even me and my therapist talking about that. I don't know what you're saying, but I'm just going to mute you because I really don't know how else. I don't even know how to. Shit. I hate that. I hate when men, like, do that. Like, it's like love bombing. Like, I had a Scorpio did that when I was working at Amazon. And, I told him about being essayed, and he was so sweet to buy me flowers and buy me things. And it'll be like, he literally cheated on me. Hear me out. Tacy, like, hear me out. He literally cheated on me. What the hell? Why this net? He literally cheated on me with someone, with his ex. I'm thinking, like, to make his ex jealous. And it was like, this person don't even have a job. So you telling me busting my ass, taking care of my own bills. I see that, you like to buy me food and quality time. And then on top of that, like, I would even hate asking him for gas money. Be like, I would need that so I can make more money. But you're telling me you're letting someone call you all types of names, be disrespectful, and that's what you want? And the moment I leave calmly, I always wanted to have, like, a healthy breakup. Not gonna happen in this century. So this motherfucker want to be like, hey, I'm gonna find her car and break all her candles. Because back then, in February, I was trying to make a hustle where I decorate people hotel room for $200. He broke all the red candles that I needed for the event. And it was so hard going to Dollar Tree trying to make it work. I even told the client, and it was like, that is so petty of that person. And then the person was like, when I got, like, what was even worse? When I made the report with the cop, he was like, you didn't lock your door? I did lock my door. Like, and it's crazy. I had $200 in the trunk. I mean, the person went through everything, ran, but and the energy just felt like it's somebody you know. And then the person thought he was just so gangster. I don't know why people think they're so gangster. That's another rant I gotta talk about. Why do people think they're so gangster, fucking up people's shit? Like, you're not gangster. If anything, you need to go to therapy. You need to get some self-control. He was a Leo. Ooh, Leos are liars. Leos are the worst. That's a rat. What the hell? You deserve better. Leos are the worst. I feel like every Leo I met, they have the biggest ego. There was even one time a Leo was trying to impress me, and he literally opened like the middle compartment of the car and was like, "Oh, I got 10,000." Okay, why are you trying to impress it? Like, it's like, I hate men that do that, because they be like trying to have you have that thought in your mind, like, are you gonna spend money on me? Does it look like I want you to? That's why I'm tired of dating. I'm just tired, because it's like they do this manipulation game where it's like, I know you want this, I know you want that, and it's like, okay, but if you was my person would have gave me that. You're making me feel like I'm some girl that's trying to look after you for money. And then if I'm not, child, I'm out of breath. I'm so tired of it. Virgo men are nicer. They are. Virgo women, I only met one that was nice. All the others that I came across, fucked up. Fucked up. Child. I feel like the mean people are more popular because, like, they're pretty, and a lot of people are like falling for that stereotype of good looks, like, always. It's just like I don't know, like, they want the gold digger. Like, I wish I could make a podcast, like, the ones they be calling hoes, and they want this, girls on them, sucking and effing them. That's the ones they want. They don't want the wifey. They don't want the one that goes to work and go home. And like J. Cole said, like, you still love for the ones that go to work. I feel like it's kind of hard to tell, because I literally cried my eyes out. And the lady at the laundromat felt so bad. She gave me like a bottle of juice and just put it, like, slide it towards me, because she didn't know what I was doing. She just looked like I was having a bad day. Because you know how you have a bad day, you don't want to mess with someone, so you just give them something, whether it's money or a note that be like, it's going to get better. Yeah. It was so bad, I couldn't stop crying. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to be like that hyper independent daughter where it's like, it's already bad you so independent that you don't like to ask for help. I'm not going to be like suppressing your emotions, because it's only going to make it worse. Just cry it out. Like my therapist says, it cleanses the soul. Like, cry it out. Let it go. And I be hating when trolls come in here. They be like doing the most. I be like, golly. It will get better. That's like someone who needs validation. Like, that's egotistical. Like, oh my God. It makes me sick that we live in this generation. Like, especially for the good-hearted people. Like, it's just so sad. Because even on my live on TikTok, we was just talking about that. Like, why do people say that? Like, I'm not used to a kind person. Okay, so if I like you, what am I supposed to do? Just sit there and just be quiet? Like, I don't know. People love language could be gift giving. People love language could be quality time. Some people like to FaceTime. But I just realized, sometimes people are just not into you. But it's like, damn, you don't have to play along and pretend like you are. Because then it's like you're giving someone high hopes. And it's like, you really don't fuck with them. Like, I used to have someone like that. They would make me break down and watch me rant about it. And then when I knew they was watching how broken they had me, I was like, I'm not going to ever deal with someone like that ever again. And, even my credit repair guy was like, what happened? Like, you fixed his credit, you did this and that. And it's like, it doesn't matter how much you do for a person. It doesn't qualify. I realized 2024 and 2022, and I even know people who gave their stimulus check just to help one of their family. It doesn't matter how much you do for a person. It just shows, like, they always fuck you over in the end. And it breaks my heart. And I wish I could take this pain out of my chest, because it just hurt. It just hurt. Even like my friend was doing this memory lane, like, do you have like, but it was also making me feel bad. Like, have you ever had someone that did this just because, or took you on a date and planned without you asking? And it's like, damn. But it also show you like people out here really just users, like, and we have to set boundaries and better standards, because it's like I don't want somebody who just like me, because some people would think that's cute, like, oh, I'm around because you got the best twat or the best docs. And it's like, I know this is hookup culture, but I can't hook up with someone that don't love me and just want me for that. That's just crazy. I saw something on TikTok where a girl was going through that, and I can't. If a man say he gonna leave me, baby, I'm gonna just let you leave. I'm not chasing you. Give him his phone and just let him be. Let him go out his damn way. Because ain't no way I'm not letting someone treat me like that. Hit on me using my being so rude. She was like a Sagittarius, and now that she realized that I was the only one that cared, she crawling back. I feel like retrograde people are going to be crawling back. I don't miss nobody. I feel like it's up to you. Like, if that person made you cry, hurt your feelings, and like you replay the event and it's like unforgivable, and you wouldn't do that to her, that's, what the fuck is that? I wouldn't do that. I feel like I had to get rid of a friend that was trying to make it seem like I was boy crazy. It's like, why would I want a baby daddy? That's yours, right? And he didn't even want to take care of his kid. You had to ask him to help. And the thing about women, black women, women in general, is when you see someone struggling, you help them. You don't wait till they ask for help. And even when I watch this man a podcast, it's a man black table talk, like round table talk. And one thing I love, God rest his grandfather, he said, like, if you literally have to, if he said, when a woman sees you and she helps you without you asking, that's love. And it's the same thing, vice versa. But when you let your woman ask you for help and you watching her struggle, you don't fuck with her. You don't like her. And that's one thing that sticks to me every fucking time. I even did a cord cutting for her, and it was like, damn, like, and I will never forget this, because she told me he got arrested and the popos got him because he had a suspended. I'm like, some people be really putting off like they got it together, and I'm like, listen, if I want somebody, I want somebody who treat women good, don't got no kids, okay? Actually know how to treat a lady. You feel me? Don't gaslight me to make it seem like I'm trying to move fast, and then at the same time want to tug my emotions. No, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. That's just rude. That's just rude beyond belief. Like, and then when I talk about it, I'm the bad guy trying to make you look like the bad guy. But I'm not trying to make you feel like a bad guy. I just really wish adults will be adults and just have adult conversations. I remember I would even try to have an adult conversation with someone, and it was like they try to give me a backhand. Like, how you gonna be rude? Like, listen, when I'm mean, when I was mean, I could take it there. I can. I'm not giving you no, indirect back compliment, or like, have you thinking about later. No, it's going to be direct. Like, this is why I don't like your ass. You're a user. You're ungrateful. You're a brat. Like, I remember telling my sister that, like, your man just spent a whole $800. He just got paid. You want him to spend another $200. And it's like, what money? With what money? And then she was like, okay. I'm like, but it's for real shit. Like, that's like me seeing a man got paid $15,000. He knows I like Chanel. He go get a Chanel bag, and then he has his other bills, and it's like me asking him to go shopping again. Are you crazy? He just spent money. Like, you don't think that makes you look ungrateful, bratty, bitchy, nothing? Okay, I'm done. Because it's like, it was like the time where I was going through, like, I even seen people true colors, like, when I was grieving. And I cannot forgive you for that. Making fun of my depression, making fun of I can't forgive you for that. Because I knew I was going to overcome it, and I would never forgive that person for that. Like, I gave you 1,000. Next day you start an argument, and then you fuck with my mental health. Like, the fact that people know how to do psychology to fuck with your brain, to make you have a nervous breakdown. You're the most dangerous, evilest ass person on this earth, and I wish nothing good for you. People that emotionally break down their kids, make their daughters feel sensitive, or their sons, especially them deadbeat dads that are alive and could be active in their kids' life, and you think your kids need money and they actually need love and attention, and you choose not to show up for them. Yeah, I don't wish nothing good for you. Like, because the damage you're gonna do on your kid, and then on top of the guilt that they're gonna feel like it's their fault forever. Yeah, I don't fuck with you. You know too much shit to be fucked up. It's kind of fucked up. And I feel like sometimes we be too forgiving to people that did shit that it's just unforgivable. Like, it's just fucked up. Like, I see that, like, bro, I've been seeing people cry. I've been seeing people say they tired. I've been seeing people say they exhausted. I've been seeing people turn good people into evil. I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be a person where, you're using people. Like, I feel like I have so much faith in God that he's going to provide. Like, he already showed me without no job, being an entrepreneur, doing hair, and I was fending for myself in this car. Like, he provide. 7-Eleven, like, new beginnings. I'm not going to think that God didn't put me in a situation not to bring me out. Like, he always is the omega and the provider, and I don't worry about it. But you are gonna have sad days. Like, I hate when people think you're a happy person and you're gonna always be happy, happy, happy. And it's like, sometimes I think, like, that's why I put snacks in the office at my job, because I want to feel rich, or I want to feel wealthy. But people keep reminding me, like, hey, you don't got it like that. What the fuck? Hold on. There's a car on the upper floor. They keep fucking flashing their high beams. What is wrong with them? I don't know. Just like they want it. Like, it's as soon as I turn around, it's like, now you turn off the fucking light. Ain't that odd? The whole time. Gang stalking. Bro, you a smart guy, born a king. Like, shit. Like, y'all saw that the whole time. I'm like, I didn't even peep where the lights was coming from. I'm thinking it's coming from the outside street pole light. Whole time it's coming from this person's Jeep. I'm like, damn, are you hearing the conversation? Do you want to join and sit in my car and talk about problems that's going on in life that people care not to care about? Like, damn, like, what is gang stalking to you, King? Because they was sitting there for a good minute. Like, damn. Like, the way people stalk me, the way people be obsessed with my energy, but then talking down on me like I ain't gonna be shit, it be wild to me. It be wild to me. And it's like, I'm learning to take it easy. I'm trying to learn the law of least effort. Like, if I say it, I'm going to make $1,000 tomorrow, I'm going to make it. I don't need to figure out how, when, what. Like Steve Harvey said, I don't need to. Because I literally told the collective, hey, someone's going to get $20. And I found a way to get $20. And I thought it wasn't going to happen. It's also like when you're not really thinking about it so much. Because, babes, that's crazy. It's like, I think it's like principality. I've been studying the Bible, Ephesians chapter 6 verse 12, and it's like, I really believe, like, we can't see what we all see, but there's like evil around us, evil spirits. Yeah, because even like, there's some people at this job, like, I really believe there's demons on them, like, really, like, real bad, like, real bad. Like, oh my God. I just think that, like, I know Tasty Christian girl, like, I just can't go back to anybody that made me feel poor. Because, like, one thing my professor said, if people can't love you when you down, they don't deserve you when you up. And I literally went against his advice. And I remember I had got a bust down hairstyle. I worked it really hard. I had saved up 2,000. I wanted to treat myself. I haven't had my hair done, nails done in 6 months. I was like, wow, I just want to feel good. Tell me how this person wanted to, like, sweat my hair out. And I'm like, why would you do that? And I learned to stay away from insecure men. I learned to stay away from people that don't want you to shine. And there's enough room for all of us to shine. So they're like the fallen angels. I believe that. Child. And they're so big. Like, I dealt with a Libra where he was so spiritual, and he would show me how he could do things, like how he could shape shift. Like, one time I was just brushing my teeth and he popped into my behind me, and I'm like, I saw a figure of you. And he did, I don't know how he did it. It's like he was like a good warlock, but then he started turning bad. He started turning really bad, and I just hated that. And he remembered the first time I met him, because one time I was at an AutoZone and I just gave him $20 because I was like, you know what, you helped me find a car part. And I bought the car part, and I didn't know him. I didn't really get a good figure of his face, but I saw the back of his head. Then, you know, later on, I ended up dating him, and we'll eat good food, we'll eat vegan food, and I was like, damn. One time we went to a store and I saw his wings, and I'm like, why did he look like a fallen angel? Because, like, half of it was black and then the half was white. I know this sounds crazy, but I saw what I saw. It's just how, like, people be seeing, like when they have, like, what's that thing called? Sleep paralysis, I think that's what it is when your body lock up after you had a nightmare, and then people say they see a figure or a demon or something in the corner. Yeah. Like, I literally called Jesus, and that thing went away, and I was able to move. Like, the power of Jesus is real, and it needs to be researched, or yeah, like, I think we all do. I think you do too. I love talking about that, like, because it's like, even when I grew older, like, one thing my grandparents and my mom said, it's like, why didn't you tell me about spirituality? Like, why didn't you tell me there was, like, evil people out here? Like, you literally set us up not to tell us about this stuff, and you knew about it. You knew about sleep paralysis. You knew about fallen angels. You knew about demons. You knew about you can't let nobody cook your dinner, pour your drink, energy vampires. Why didn't you tell us about that? But you was worrying about us growing up fast, trying to be grown, shaking butt or some stupid shit. Baby, at 16, I was tired of rocking Payless. Payless don't even exist. If you're an oldie, you know about Blockbuster, Payless, Kmart. I was tired because every day I had to go to school and deal with people bullying me on Reebok shoes and Payless shoes, laughing at me, calling me brokey. That shit used to hurt my feelings, but I could fight. And then my mom was like, oh, you should have tried to went the other route. They put their hands on me. Then I remember one time I didn't fight back. My mom brought me back to the school to fight that person, to fight back. Even though it was not like a bad fight, like the person just pushed me and I just didn't defend myself because I listened to my mom. My mom said, oh, I gotta stop getting into trouble. And then I got in trouble for that and went back to the school and had to defend myself. I'm like, bro, child. What it really does, like, that's why I be looking at people like, you don't pray? When do you pray to God? Like, you pray when you're sick or when you need money? Man, I be praying, God, protect me from evil, and I always be 10 steps ahead, and he always answer that prayer. You know how long I've been saying that prayer? Sometimes I even say, like, God, you know, John 15, verse 17, protect me from unknown things that I can't see or hear, and watch over me when I'm sleeping, and keep evil spirits and people from astral traveling, because I be hating that. Motherfuckers that's not supposed to be in my dream, exes, old friends, family members, even a spiritual lady that helped me got my unemployment. God bless you if you ever see my page. I will never forget you, how you helped me got that money, and it went to my apartment for the deposit. Man, she used to tell me, you gotta be careful who gift you money, you gotta be careful who give you gifts, you gotta be careful who cook food for you because they could do stuff to you. I was like, bro, you gotta be careful of people that pray. That's why I listen to the older folks. It was just wild, bro. It was just wild. It makes me sick to my stomach. It's sickening. It's even how like people be really into like, I don't know about you, but sex. It's just in California. It's crazy how people are obsessed with that. Like I love Jenny Ortega, the actor, but I be really seeing how they're really after young girls. Like even the movies that she be playing in, like there was one that she played in where she was acting like, I forgot. Let me see if I can find it. And I just feel like enjoy life. Enjoy life. What's this movie that is called? I think it was called like, she did good in Scream, like the X movie. Or the show, you know, it was a new movie she was in. Yeah, Miller Girl, bro, that shit's so inappropriate. I didn't even want to watch it. Sex is like how the demons get everyone because they know that humans can't control their lust or desire. Girl, I mean, homie, you want to be friends? Cause we're gonna be friends. Like, bro, it's even crazy. Like, even at my job, like I dealt with certain things. Like, I survived Amazon. Like when Drake said that song, like Amazon fulfillment giving hell. Oh, it's hell, baby. It was like Merry Men. And I remember, I almost said my boss name. We're gonna call him Khalifa. It's almost the same sound. And bro, I just remember he warning me, like he grabbed me. He was like, listen, when you go here, I want you to load your truck up. Make sure you keep your mace near you. And that's why I always, the whole time I was working there, I carried my blick. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck. I'm a girl. Y'all telling me people could rob me, stick me up, all type of shit. What? And a man acting this crazy? Bro, it was like survival of the fittest, bro. And people talking about bringing a fucking kid. I can only imagine. And it was fucking with my hours already. Can you imagine what parents go through and you working and you got rent and you got kids and then you have a boss that want to fuck with your hours? He literally grabbed me. He told me, you need to be careful. There's some lustful ass demons out here. There's some evil people. Man, and he's like, I'm going to be fine. And he's like, I'm serious. Be careful. I was like, shit. How bad? When I got on that fucking flow, I got in the truck. You know, a couple flirting. Then like this weird white old man. He would flirt with everybody. Even me and this pretty black girl. I was praying. She felt my energy. And she was like, thank you. And I was like, that's how I knew spirituality was. That's not even the weird part. I'm driving to the warehouse where I gotta load up, get the little scanner, scan the cart, load my shit up. I'm just acting like, you know, beast mode, because I like to call myself Beast Boy from Teen Titan. I'm just loading this shit up. Tell me how this married man trying to hit at me didn't get mad. When I said his energy was overpowering mine, like it was like an evil spirit. But I'm like, you mad because I said no, I don't want your girl, and you're ugly. You're ugly. And even girls will say it online. And I feel like it goes for women or men. When someone is ugly in the inside, it really starts to show on the outside. Like, they features look ugly. Like, okay, that was not the worst one. It was the one that had a girlfriend and being like, oh, you know, she don't gotta know nothing, trying to come to me. He was going to car. It was not only me. He was just trying to hit at every girl and see which one was gonna holler. We looking at him like he mad crazy. The next time I load the truck, when I tell you, I'm thinking these men trying to help me load these heavy boxes. No, they trying to holler. It got to the point the dude was trying to figure out where I stayed. And that's why I don't even like getting apartments where it's like you got a parking sticker with the apartment name. There's fucking weirdos out here. And I need these apartments to understand that. Put a chip. Put a barcode. Put like one of them little weird transponder things where it's just like because I know where I live. People don't need to know where I live. Or like, what? Y'all be putting like Grand Vista or whatever fucking apartment name. I just made one up. And baby, now people could figure out, like, that's how weird they was. I I even felt like someone put a nail in my tire so I could pay him to take the nail out and give him $20 just to plug it. I had to trust him with my car to do that and give him the key. Babes. And then they get mad. It says if you can read and research, there are anxious. Sorry. I gotta read that book. I read every book, like Stillness is Key, 48 Powers of Law, Art of Seduction, Don't Believe Everything You Think, The Fifth Agreement, The Fourth Agreement. I even fucked up today taking something personal, and I wasn't supposed to take nothing personal, but I did. It tells a story about the fallen angels and how they got corrupt in mankind and put evil on earth, but they removed from the Bible so people wouldn't understand. Of course, I'm pretty sure there's pages of the Bibles that's missing. They only telling us what they want to tell us. They think we're dumbasses, and it don't make a sense that, that's why I tell people to stop eating McDonald's and certain food. There's parasites in it. That's why, like, when people be like, oh, I want Chick-fil-A, and I knew that when I used to eat Chick-fil-A, because I'm like, bro, I used to want it on a Sunday. It'll be a Sunday. I'll be driving there. And I'm like, why do you think this place is open when it's closed? You don't think that's odd? You don't think that's suspicious? I'm fasting, bro. And trust me, I love me down some Chick-fil-A. But something ain't right. Like, even Japan just showed how they can make chicken without having chicken, like real chicken coops and like made chicken from these 10 machines, and it comes out tearing apart looking like chicken. I would never. I don't even like that burger. I remember one time I ate my first burger and my grandma tried to yell at me because she said I'm wasting her $1. I said, I'll give you your $1 back. I have money. It tastes nasty. It tastes like rubber. And my granddad defended me, and he ended up giving me some wings. Because I like, there's something was called, like, I don't know what it was called. Like, it was like a wing place that we had in this state that I live in. Ew. I don't trust anything. No. I gotta see it. And then with medicine, I'd rather be herbs. Because it's like, all the medicine they have, it always have a fucking side effect. It could fuck up your kidney. It could fuck up this. It could fuck up that. Okay, what can it not fuck up? I didn't pay this money just to get fucked up. But I think that's what they are. They're here to, like, manslaughter us, like, get rid of us as a human kind. And I'll be looking at people like, why are y'all stressing about life? Like, the government really showed us every single day they don't care. Like, that's why when people say, like, how are you so happy? It's because I'm not going to let life get me down. I'm just not. It don't make sense to. That's what they want you to. I used to want to eat In-N-Out Burger, but then when this black man showed how there was a clear sign, and you can't even see it, it's a clear sign. You have to come up very close where it says, warning, this contains such and such chemicals, which is harm to the human body, and we're still putting it in our body. Listen, it's like this lady said, whatever you're not changing, you're choosing. That shit stuck with me. Because if you're making an excuse, you're choosing to keep eating that toxic shit. Like, no. And the way people be hating, I'm like, you need to hate on the people that literally you looked out for, and they literally made you feel ungrateful. You hating on someone because they want better for themselves and they staying positive. You need help. Ugh. You're mad because someone didn't crash out or took revenge on, like, you need help. I don't know what to tell you. You need help. And that's one thing I want to ask the universe. It's like, can I ever find love where it's like me and my person could just be, we could go fishing, we could go to the beach, read books, and just enjoy quality time? Because that is a date. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Because it's like, everybody's going through something. If you ask me, even a rich person, like, this person pays $6,000 in their rent, telling me they don't got no job, they had to sell their car. And it's like, if people are going through this, just imagine and like, I know people who got OnlyFans, strippers, shit. I know people who sleep with their own bosses just to survive. And I don't judge them. I just hate that it's like the ones that be doing anything for money, they're never satisfied and they're not nice. And I know it's like, Ayana, you really expect those people to be kind. Hell yeah! Your bills is paid. You did what you had to do. Being like a hoish person and whatever. And ain't nobody dissing on you. But it's like, damn. Money really don't make people really happy. It don't really make them a better person. If anything, it makes them even more shittier and more greedier. Like, I'm just saying. That's why I like that TikTok sound. Like, one thing that I like about me is that I'm never going to be like you. And I will never be. Like, I will not watch people just suffer. Like, I don't know. Like, I even started doing my charity thing because I did it for 2 years. And it's like, oh, come back, Feeding America. It's really nice giving back. Like, I think it just helped my mood. Because it's like, when I give to people that I think that care about me, it's always like they're trying to teach you a lesson or some shit. But I'm gonna read that book. I'm gonna read that book that you stay born a king. You're very wise and you're very handsome, and I wish nothing but the best for you and prosperity. That's why when I see people going through it, I comment saying gratitude, and like one girl was like thanking me because she was really going through it, and I even cashed out for $2. I'm like, you just gotta pray and uplift. I'm not trying to do things just to, because people will make you feel bad, like you're trying to do something so they can be like, it's like, no, sometimes people need a hug out here. Even this guy, he was like, I didn't even feel handsome, but that was the nicest thing that somebody said. And I think that was God just having me say that, because, like, I guess he's an Uber Eats driver. And he picked up pizza, and the girl was mean to him. And I'm like, you can't study faces. Sometimes people got demons on them. He's like, you're right. Some people are just mean. You're right. And I'm like, some people are just never satisfied. Just how there's mean girls, there's some mean guys out here. I even had to explain to my friend like that. And I just realized he was toxic. He was always trying to hide that he wasn't toxic. But I'm like, just how you bash women and there's women bashing men, we have to come to an understanding both parties could fuck us over. Some of our parents already started fucking us over before we even went out in the real world and really seen betrayal. Betrayal already started in the home. Your mom not trying to give you affection. Your mom not trying to be there for you, but be there for everybody else. Like, that's betrayal. That's neglect. That's fuck shit. That's like the same thing, like your dad could have helped out, but he chose not to. He chose not to show up to your game. That's still fucked up. Don't care what nobody said. That's still fucked up. I feel like there's always going to be an easier route. Like, I just want to travel the world and pray to God and live a good life and have a nice apartment and give back to the community as much as I can. As much as I can. If I could do that, because I really don't have no hard feelings. Because I'm telling you, when I tell you I'm not talking to people from my past, I'm not. I'm really not. Like, until I'm back straight. Even when I'm back straight, like, you barely gonna hear from me. And it's only for the ones that really didn't do much. Like, it's just crazy. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. Like, even my therapist saying that, like, you're amazing, taking off his glasses, because it's like the shit I went through, I don't even know if it was that bad. That's how bad it is. But it must be, because there'll be times where I be crying and I just can't hold it back. Like, I think it's because all the time I suppress, and it's like, damn, like, am I getting depressed? I'm always eating something. Like, it's really sad. And they don't talk about or give us a class about saving. They used to, and I remember being in the 11th grade and they took it out the school system. But I learned about savings in stocks, which helped me tremendously. Also invest in Stellar and XRP. But it was just so sad. Like, I know I'm not asking for much because I had it before. I just hate that he was a cheater. He would get my hair done. I wouldn't even like to ask because I had a business doing 500 and I'll do it myself. I was that girlfriend that would do everything on myself. And he was so kind. He'd be like, bro, I gotta be your boyfriend. That's what a boyfriend's supposed to do. Buy you flowers. How much was your nails? you know, and I wouldn't think that, because I think as a black woman, they make us feel like crap for being treated good, and I hate that. Because when you do get a good man, even like having an ex-girlfriend, and no, I don't date girls anymore, because the ex-girlfriend, I kid you not, I don't know, I feel like it's worse than with a woman. Child, but that's a story for another fucking day. But I got her a car. I didn't want her, I don't know, it's just like people who are like my friend who his name started with a Q. He's like, people who just be like that, they just on some broke shit. Because he's like, he hate when he hear men talking about bad about women. He take care of his girlfriend. They have a mortgage. And I remember telling my classmates that I graduate with, like, why rent an apartment when they, and two of them listen, because they're high school sweethearts, and they always thank me. They always like, if I could come over. I'm going over for one for Thanksgiving, but it was very nice, bro. Even when his dad passed away and mine's passed away, and it's like, bro, it's crazy. Like, our dad passed away the same month. The same month. And it was just insane, bro. It was just insane. And I like my circle because we really try to help each other, uplift each other. And I know people be like, oh, why your friends ain't trying to start a fundraise? And this, some of them did donate to GoFundMe. Some of them may not have it like that. And sometimes I feel like that's what fuck up a lot of friendship. When you look for something, you're looking for a problem, or trying to find why somebody, like, that's just entitlement. You feel me? That's like me dating someone and feeling like entitled for them to buy me flowers. It would be nice. Like, I even seen someone who got like the tangle looking flowers. Like, it was just so beautiful. It was just so beautiful. And I'm gonna have that. Like, I literally remember in my dream, and my apartment was really small in my dream. It's a studio. And I had so many flowers everywhere. Like, I just keep pushing. Gotta do it for the ones that ain't here no more. Gotta do it for yourself too. Like Bob Marley says, strong is all you got. You know, you gotta be strong when that's all you got. He even forgave the person that shot at him. If y'all watched the movie, it was really good. It was a good movie. Because that's what I noticed. God would take things away and give you more and give you better. So I don't look at it as a bad thing. But I don't want no man or no woman, because even my homeboys, like the ones that gave to girls, and they got healthy relationship, where it's like all they do for their girlfriends now is like, you know, if they see a cat bed, it's like the thoughtful things, or they want their nails done or food. That's what they love to do. Even good men, they'll tell me, like, that's what a man's supposed to do when he's interested in you. He wants you to be good. He wants you to be straight. And it's true. The others will just make excuses. And I want that for myself. To be an entrepreneur, probably even a stay-at-home girlfriend. Why not? It's your life. You can manifest what you want. Some people wanted to have kids at 20 years old. I'm not judging them. Shit. Some people are out here trifling. They want to sleep with a married man. You telling me I want someone that's gonna... And it's hard, you know, like even my therapist, she said like she struggled with men and women that are hyper independent, for them to ask for good things. Like, they want a good girlfriend that, you know, they provide, and, you know, I could take care of the necessity, like buy her flowers if she want her nails done. Like, I understand, but I just don't want everything to be on me. And sometimes she has a problem telling people, like, you deserve that. Like, you might think it's hard to find someone 50-50, but it's not. Or like someone that got their own and not dating you for what's in your pocket. She's a cool therapist, you know. She was even telling me crying is like cleansing the soul, but sometimes I feel like crying make you weak, because it just make me feel so sad. I kid you not. It just be making me feel so sad. But that's why I didn't even like the trolls on here. I'm like, bro, you twisting up my words. I'm like, I was really upset. Really upset. Because I would think, being quiet. It's almost like what Sky Jackson reposts. Like, you're not desperate. I just feel like she reposted something about, like, I was desperate for friend, desperate for love. But it's like, it's so bad when we come in contact with bad love that we think we're the bad person. How about the person we were dealing with is the bad person? They became like this nice person that we thought we knew, and they wasn't. They not. That's why I'm really protected. That's why I use protection, having sex, because I just don't like them soul ties. And you can still make soul ties with condoms. So it's like, yeah. Because I would just quiet down and be quiet and try not to ask, and it just didn't get me nowhere. Not setting the standards. I actually like painting that. Like, I told someone I'm going to go to a pasta making class and make pasta by myself. That's fun for me. Some people like going to the club, getting drunk. I want to make pasta from scratch where they teach you and then you get to cook it and eat it and sip some wine. And I get to look at people that's in love, or sipping paint. I even went to a rage room, but I made my own. Got a bat, got a pumpkin. But some people just want, like, I hate that Born the Kings left, because, bro, I really feel like there's, like, some gang stalkers, because, bro, someone just slammed their door like they wanted to be heard. Some shit. It's weird. It's weird. The whole time the light was on and that person was just in their car, and they on a second floor. Like, there's a third floor too, but, like, damn, are you weird or what? That's just my rant. People just have no fucking life. They just want to interrogate and tear people down. And then I even hate the narcissistic girls that don't want to be your friends because you see the demons in them. And then when you see them being a bad person, you point it out with your eyes, or you realize that they're a problem. They don't fuck with you regardless because they can't be toxic around you because they normalize that behavior. Baby, I don't want to normalize toxicity. Because eventually it's going to bite me in the ass for not nipping in the butt in the beginning. You're going to look at me like the weak link, not having boundaries or standards, and then say it's my fault for keeping you around and accepting you for who you are. That is manipulation at its fucking finest, bro. Damn. And people don't see that they're the problem? That's crazy. I'm just learning to work out, love myself. And, my therapist said something that set with me. She was like, I want you to say 3 kind things to yourself every day that you're doing more than enough. I did fix my credit, so good to know it's at the 700 mark. But it's like, even with dealing with karma, it's like, I used to deal with people who be like, that's it, like, oh my god, like, oh, that's all you have saved. And it's like, there's some people that don't got nothing. And it's just like Flossie Baby said, like, if people really tell you what they going through, saying they got negative this or $0 saved, you will really make fun of them. You would not try to relate. You will try to tear them down limb by limb. And this is why people don't open up about nothing. This is why people on social media be facaging like they got it. And then when you meet them in real life, they not what they look like, how they display on Instagram. And I wish people could just normalize, oh, Dollar Tree, Walmart, shopping. Because what's wrong with that? As soon as I get my place, I'm bulking up all the stuff for $1. At least 5 of it so I could be straight. Why not? It's just me. Can't even think about a kid if I can't even afford to take care of myself. I just want people to feel comfortable with whatever income they come from, that you're not poor. It's just this poor ass people around here that have poor ass manners that try to make us feel poor. And that's it. You deserve the flowers. You deserve the thoughtful dates. Why not? I even had an old therapist, Dr. Caddy. He'll be like Catty, but he'd be like, bro, like, Why do you feel like you have to make 6 figures? Like, he was really proud that I filed 45,000. That's one thing. I could go to my tax guy and see that, but it's like, why do you feel like you have to have a certain amount of money to be loved? And I think it comes from a stem trauma of like my childhood, because people really didn't love you unless you did something for them. Go get this, go clean this, go watch this. So that's what I got for you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. It's just really sad, you know. Cause just imagine like being one of them girls on the first day. Like, are you gonna get my nails done? You're gonna do this and that? Cause like a person's gonna look at you like you don't care about them. You only care for what they do for you. One day someone's gonna understand where I'm coming from and be like, yeah, I get what she's trying to say. It's almost like that Tink song or like A Boogie, like somebody who's gonna be there for you. Somebody's gonna keep it G. Shit. Somebody who just want one person, because people be wanting like multiple people and don't realize people be tied to fucking demons and shit. I just explained that to a guy about core cutting and shit, and he felt so much better after cleansing. It's almost like when he went to like baptize himself, he felt renewed, he felt fresh. That's why he keep up on his spiritual cleansing, like, and certain soaps that he used. I'm telling y'all, like, people in the awakening that magic is real. People out here do this shit, and be mindful, be woke. Bye, y'all.